Do not give £10 billion in welfare benefits to people who are not British. Do not put them in social housing. Keep that social housing for British people. Actually start putting the people of this country first, Bill. A year from now, if we did all of that, a year from now...
It's debate time on GB News, and going head-to-head is Reform mouthpiece Matt Goodwin versus former Labour Minister Bill Rammell. Matt is angry because another British citizen has been killed by an asylum seeker. Now, I'm going to let this play out, as in a moment, Bill accuses Goodwin of performative anger. Personally, I believe Bill to be on the money. Goodwin, an academic, has moved from studying the right to being funded by right-wing think tanks, and now cushy presenting gigs on GB News, and also attention-satisfying opportunities to talk in front of appreciative Reform voters. I believe Matt is a narcissist, a topic I've explored in other videos. Anyway, let the argument continue.
You would have meaningful progress instead of every week we come on this show and you point at all this stuff that isn't making a difference. And the reason I'm getting more frustrated is another person has lost their life. Another person has lost their life. It's absolutely outrageous.
You have the decency to listen. You have the decency to listen. Take one element of that. Withdrawing from the ECHR would not only be wrong in principle, in my view, it would make it more difficult to remove people from the country, because other countries, particularly European countries, would not cooperate with us. Now, you might fulminate against that, but that's the reality
of the
global situation that we work with. And
Bill,
unless we cooperate with other countries, we cannot tackle this problem.
Every lawyer uses Article 3 and Article 8 of the ECHR to block deportations, to support appeals. You know as well as I do.
Yes,
if we were like, I don't know,
reforming.
the United States of America, Donald Trump, not in the ECHR, deporting illegal migrants back to their country of origin, we should be doing that. I'm angry, Bill, because another guy has lost his life.
It's performative anger, Matt. That's what you're delivering. Performative anger.
How dare you?
You do it every time you come on the show. It's performative action, anger, to make a political point.
Bill.
And you should confront the reality of how practically you reduce the asylum numbers and you increase deportation.
If you think I am angry because I'm on television, you don't know me at all. Rhiannon White was stabbed in the head with a screwdriver 20 times by an illegal migrant from Sudan, a young mother. I haven't heard Keir Starmer say anything about Rhiannon White. Now, let's face facts. If let's say, take that case. If she happened to be from a minority community, he'd be all over it. Sadiq Khan would be all over it.
You're saying
because what we have is a two-tier society.
You're playing with people's emotions and people's fears, and you're not practically engaging in how we practically tackle this problem and reduce numbers and increase deportation.
While we're here, here's an important point from Ed Davey that shows withdrawing from the ECHR, what Goodwin and Reform are advocating, will most likely come with a similar consequence to leaving the EU.
Let's remember, and this is really important to push back against people like Nigel Farage and the Conservatives, prior to Brexit, we had a return agreement with 27 European countries under what was called the Dublin Convention, and that acted as a real deterrent. And let's just show, now we're out of there, it's actually acting as a magnet, because the asylum seekers going to one European country know they can't go to another European country because they will be returned under European law, but they're not able to be returned by the UK. So Brexit has not only prevented us returning people legally and fairly as we used to be able to do, it's not only got rid of that deterrent, which is what Rwanda was supposed to be all about, it's actually attracting more people. So I would argue very strongly that the Conservatives and Nigel Farage, the champions of Brexit, caused the small boat crisis themselves. And it's about time that we held them to account for that.
Click here for some more Reform reprobates.